is really just putting the fire on for the freestyle, and she's an entire body length ahead of her competition. I know we talked about this a little bit. IMs are a strength of the Princeton Tigers, so we can see that here starting day 2 of the Big Al Invitational. Khosla separating himself with the breaststroke. Tremendous technique, efficiency, especially on the turns you'll see on this wall. He's so quick to get off that wall, shave that time. We'll take a look at this. He goes more than half length the pool underwater without breathing and just pours it on in the finish here, doesn't breathe at all into the wall, and what a fast finish. As an anchor, he does well under pressure, right? He knows how to pour it on when he has to, and that translates just beautifully in this individual event.
It seems like it's always a better time in the finals as opposed to the prelims for most swimmers.
For most swimmers, absolutely.
And why is that? Is it just the adrenaline that comes with the finals? Or is there something else? Maybe it's better to swim in the evening?
You know, it's adrenaline. I don't want to say you take a little bit of the gas off in the prelims. You want to make the finals, so you have to swim your best. But something about swimming at night, right, with the crowd and the fans and your teammates. So there's definitely an adrenaline and an excitement, and especially when you're in the finals, you just feel it. A long and a hard race, a daunting race, 4 lengths of the pool, and you have to cover all the strokes. You have to be a versatile swimmer to swim an event like this, being good at all of the strokes. You see the technique with the backstroke, keeping their head as still as can be. They could balance a glass of water on their forehead if they wanted. Their head is so still, their core is engaged, and continuing that kick even though it's so hard. Becker and Lucas just battling back and forth here in the butterfly to pull themselves ahead of the competition before they transfer into the backstroke. Really fast walls. You see how fast they come off the wall, get right into the backstroke, wasting no time. These guys are going full speed, staying as strong as possible into that final flip turn, gaining as much momentum underwater as he can. This final stretch here, the 400 IM, and Hunter Kim of Princeton looking to finish this race strong, and he'll win it. So exciting, this A final here, and what momentum right off the block that Princeton's Ranak Khosla has right away. You watch Khosla on this turn so fast.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up the pace.
He is. You can see there's a sense of urgency there. He knew he fell back a little bit, and he's like, I got to make it up in the breaststroke. So efficient within the flags, too. Only takes 1 stroke, then glides right into the wall, wastes no time. Takes advantage of the underwater length that he gets, a half length of the pool. Lane 4, Melissa Funes of Denver, looking to close this in. She has short and quick strokes here into the flags as she looks to float into the wall for the finish in the breaststroke. The fundamentals, the technique of their stroke is superb, keeping their hips up, finding that rhythm, that balance of that glide, but efficiency of being quick and efficient off of the walls as well, especially coming into this final length of the pool. Unger so fast underwater. You see he's the last one to come up for breath. Even though he's leading, it's amazing how much distance he's able to get underwater as he heads into the flags. Trenton of Rutgers maintaining the dominance in that flip turn, but Marquardt passes her on that turn, Simon. The official is walking across the bulkhead with that bell. When you hear that bell ringing and you know you only have 2 laps to go, it's a nice sigh of relief, and he's about to ring that bell right over lane 3 where Marlene Sandberg is right now. Similar to the women around this mark, the 32, 33 lap mark, you can really see the flutter kicks getting a little bit bigger, a little bit more speed and momentum. These swimmers have been maintaining their rhythm, and now they know, okay, I'm at the point where I can maybe step on the gas a little bit more. Right off the start of this race, you want to go as far underwater as possible, almost want to break the surface last, get as far as you can. You can really see the separation so early that Natalie Arki has created in lane 4. Look at the distance she's going and staying so strong early in this race. That final turn was unbelievable. Almost 75% of that lap was underwater, and he passed him right at the finish. Unbelievable. Look at this. Lane 3, Milnarchik just remains underwater, just out edging Macomber at the finish. Unbelievable. Wow.
Demirkan Demir, 154.28. It's a B cut time.
And a new pool record, shattering John Christensen of 2012's 155.96. Fantastic swimming for Demirkan Demir, a 154.28. Another pool record, Simon, we just witnessed.